Welcome back everyone. In the previous video we have learned how we can have a walking character, and now in this video we are going to learn about flying animation. We'll have a character, we'll have its wings and it will flap from one position to another so that it can fly over the whole window. Fine. So the very first thing is I'm going to have the name for this animation, that is flying character. The obvious second step is you should delete the sprite, because of course I will have some bird who is flying in my stage. So I'll select a backdrop. You can have any backdrop of your choice. You can have something in the outdoors because your character just fly in the outdoor area. So you can have any character in the farm or in the forest, or you can have something in Jurassic Park or a mountain or in the metro city. So my character will be in the metro city and it will be flying. So now I have to select my sprite. Just go to the sprite part, and now I'm going to select animals because it is an animal which is going to fly. So it can be a dinosaur, or it can be a dove, or it can be a duck that is not having any characters of flying. Then you can have something, you can have a parrot who is flying, or you can have a toy can. So you can have a toy can in the metro city like this, and now we are going to have the flying character. So if my toy can is sitting here, and now if I just want to animate this character, what I have to do is I have to code it. So it should glide across the screen as well as it should flap its wings. So the one thing is it should move like this. If it is moving like this, it is gliding but its wings are not flapping, then it will not be a realistic bird. So you have to do two things with this kind of code. One thing is you have to glide this with the flapping of its wings, right? So the first code which I'm going to do is I'm going to just have the event part. When the flag should be clicked, what it should do is it should be placed to some position. So let us suppose my bird is placed here, and now what I'll do is I'll go to the motion part and I'll just select go to this position. So this is the position of my bird, that is -213 of x coordinate, and for the y coordinate it is -111. And now I want to glide it. I want to take to this position, and I should have the glide to this position, and again after that it should glide to this position. So you can have like this. So one part of the code is it is gliding on the screen, or you can do one thing, you can glide to a random position like this. So it will glide to a random position wherever in the city the birds want to fly. The next thing is I want this character or this sprite or this bird to flap its wings. So what I have to do is I'll go to the code control to the event part. I'll select when this should be clicked. It should switch its costumes. So for the costume part, this is the flying position, or this is the flying position. Fine. So when this should be clicked, it should move its positions like this. Fine. So it is having a B or a C part. I'll just go to the coding part, and here this is my character. So what I'll do is I'll just switch the costumes. Go to the looks part and you need to switch this costume to any other costume. So I'll select this. You have to switch this costume, that is C, and you have to wait for some part, that is you'll wait for some second, that is for 0.02 or 0.01 or 3 seconds. I'm selecting a 0.2 second and it should switch to another costume. So now I'll just duplicate it. I'll select it, put it here, and then we can have another costume like B. It should repeat. So when the flag is clicked, fine, but it is fine, it is flying, but it has paused at one location because it has been repeated only twice, and I have to repeat it for at least forever. So I'll just have the forever loop. I'll just put this code here and I'll just go here, and now what I'll do is I'll just go here and then I'll just have my flag like this. So it is flying and it is saying. Fine. So in this way you can have your code. So you can glide it like this. So it is flying and it is saying at you. So you can glide it to a random position, or you can give your own location where this bird should fly. Okay, so in this way you can have your flying character which can be placed anywhere like this. So this is your flying character, and in the next animation we are going to see something animation, a character who is talking to us in the form of animation. Stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching.